Nithyanandam everyone, welcome back to the Kundalini Yogini. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure to do so to follow my life of living authentic yoga and sharing with you all how we can all live more consciously. So today I'm going to share with you actually a little personal story, and it was just on my mind lately. I forget exactly why it came up, but I started to think about encounters with, I guess, the supernatural. And one experience, great timing, one experience that I had when I was young, about, I believe 9 years old, I was about 9 years old, I had an encounter with the ghost of my grandfather, actually. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I think in terms of connections with those who have passed away, this is my most cool, powerful story, but I just wanted to share with you guys and get your thoughts and hear your experiences about this also. So basically, when I was about 9 years old, my papa passed away, and I was really close to him. I loved him so much, and actually right before he passed, I had a dream that he was going to die, and so I knew he was going to die, so that was kind of a cool part of the story also. When I was a kid, I used to have so many dreams that would tell the future, even if it was small things or you know, medium-sized events. I had this happen quite frequently as a child, and especially when it came to people that I loved, that I was really connected to. So anyways, he had passed away, and a few months after that, I had a dream, which didn't feel like a dream at all, and I fully believe to this day that it wasn't, where I was back in his house, his old house, and I was sitting on the couch, and it was like I was really in the present, like that I knew he had died, that I was there in the house, that I was sad that he was gone. And my grandma walked into the room, and she sat down next to me, and she had actually started just dating this new guy, and he was a really great guy, made her really happy, but I could tell she maybe like felt weird about it, like if it was okay for her to move on. So anyways, she sits next to me, and then her current boyfriend came and sat by her side. I was looking at them and having some casual conversation, and all of a sudden I turned to my other side, and I clearly see my grandpa sitting there, my papa sitting there, and I kind of blinked, like thinking, wait, how, I can't be seeing him, he's not here, he's not alive anymore. And I like kind of rubbed my eyes, and I looked back, and he was still there, and he kind of smirked at me. And then he said to me, he rested his hand on my leg and said to me that he was happy for them, that he was so glad she was continuing to live her life, and was so happy that she had found somebody like him in her life, basically giving his blessings to her new relationship. And it was such a beautiful experience, because I knew for a fact he was transmitting that message to me, and that I was supposed to tell her. So I remember I was a little nervous because I didn't know how she would feel, if she would be really emotional, you know, or upset that I was bringing it up. But I shared with her this story, and she was in tears and so grateful, and she also knew, she really felt this is so true, and it was a beautiful new chapter of her life that opened up after that with her partner. And I just remember this moment so distinctly because I was longing for him so bad, and I missed him, and it was such a real experience. I knew that wherever he was okay, and also that he was so glad that we were all living our lives, that he only wanted us to continue living to the fullest, especially his wife and those that he loved the most. And it was such a beautiful experience, a surreal experience that I had kind of with the other side. And there's been some little moments like that throughout my life, but that was definitely one of my most special moments that I wanted to share with you guys, and one which I really hold dear to my heart because I miss him like anything still. He was such a beautiful grandfather to me, and really an amazing father figure in my life. So it was such a cool experience, and I really know that there is life after death. While, as most of you guys probably know, I don't believe in heaven or hell anymore. I used to. I believe that our soul always lives forever. Our consciousness lives forever. There's no such thing as erasing us. You can't destroy energy. So I know my grandfather is actually already probably taken birth somewhere new. Actually, recently I had a vision that he was a small girl, like a little girl. So I know that he's already in a new body, and maybe one day I'll get the honor to meet him in his new body, I don't know. So we'll see. But just share your comments and your thoughts below, and if you guys especially have had any experiences like this, I would love to hear about them also, and share in these moments with you guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Nithyanandam.